already started, and as the first day kicked off, the government hoped for discussion and debates on several issues. However, the India Bloc has put the focus solely on the SIR matter. Remember, this comes amid the multiple reports of suicide of BLOs in the past few months, with many citing work pressure as a reason for taking their own life. Now, remember, as we speak, the Election Commission of India has extended the deadline for the completion of the SIR process by 1 week, and the deadline has been extended by a week to ensure that the BLOs have enough time to share the details of the deleted voters with in fact, booth-level agents of the respective political parties. However, the opposition parties have made it clear that SIR remains a key agenda for them as far as the upcoming, the current parliament session is concerned. The India Bloc is also preparing to stage a protest outside the Makar Dwar today, is what we are learning, and today will be the day 2 of the winter session of the parliament. Have a look.
I suggest that urgent issues like what you said, pollution, other issues, SIR, these are huge issues. Let's discuss them. What is Parliament for? Let's discuss them. Let them have a discussion. It's not drama. Speaking about issues, raising issues is not drama. Drama is not allowing discussion. Drama is not having a democratic discussion about issues that matter to the public.
लोगों की जान जा रही है. लोग भाग रहे हैं, एक दूसरे से पूछ रहे हैं. जो आपने BLO बनाए हैं, उनको कोई ट्रेनिंग नहीं दिया आपने. हम पॉलिटिकल पार्टी के लोग प्रयास कर रहे हैं कि हमारा वोट न कटे, काटा न जाए, क्योंकि बीजेपी का हर काम, हर फैसला चुनाव आयोग के माध्यम से ये है कि इनका वोट काटा जाए. बीजेपी की रणनीति है कि जिन बूथों पर विपक्ष जीता है, उन बूथों पर सबसे ज्यादा वोट काटा जाए.
And now the opposition parties are repeatedly raising the issue of the SIR following the death of multiple BLOs in UP, Rajasthan, Gujarat and other states as well. Here are some of the cases on your screen here. The first one is as far as Sarvesh Singh is concerned. He was from Moradabad in UP, and the reason of the death was that he was not able to meet the SIR targets, and this is as per the suicide note. And this lack of proper guidance is what he had written. He was stressed due to the work pressure. This is what Anuj Garg from Dholpur in Rajasthan is concerned, and this is what his family members have claimed, and this is what the political parties have also been raising in the parliament. Let's also tell you about what all he said as far as victim family is concerned, that he was stressed due to the work pressure. That was one of the reasons he was doing SIR work till 1 o'clock. Another victim in this case is one from Gujarat, and as per the district collector Vipin Garg, he said that she complained of the chest pain, and the family has said that the reason behind this was also because of the work. As far as SIR is concerned, rushed to the hospital and declared dead. This is also the reason given. Next is Zakir Hussain from West Bengal, and in fact, as per the family, he died due to cardiac arrest. That was the reason, and mounting work pressure as far as SIR is concerned was mainly the reason why all of these people lost their life. The government has now made it clear for now that there will be discussion on the SIR issue, but a timeline for the same cannot be confirmed right now. Have a look.
Special intensive revision or electoral reforms or whatever. I have stated before the beginning of the winter session that government is not averse to taking up discussion for anything. If you insist on the timeline, you can create, the timeline is set by you. I am obliging the direction of the chair.
We want Parliament to run. Why doesn't the government want a discussion when everybody here wants a discussion? The problem is, timeline is not the problem. The problem is a trust deficit. The whole session, they did not have a discussion. How can we trust them? How can we trust them?
And meanwhile, not just in the national capital, protests also broke out in the state of West Bengal, and this took place outside the office of state's chief electoral officer. This was a protest led by BLO group, which took place during Bengal leader of opposition Suvendu Adhikari's visit to the election commissioner's office. We're learning that the Election Commission of India has come out to counter the TMC claim and critics as they have released their own facts and figure. And let us take you through the details as far as Election Commission's counter is concerned. They've said that 88% of the SIR forms have been digitized, and 99.72% of the forms have been given to the BLOs as well. And most importantly, 11th December is now the deadline. Remember, 4th December was the deadline before, but that was extended by 1 week so that the BLOs now have enough time to gather the data and submit it to the agents as well. So this is as far as Election Commission's counter is concerned. The Election Commission has accused the TMC government in the state of West Bengal of withholding the payments due to the polling officials as well. Remember, Election Commission had said that they had enhanced the payout of 12,000 rupees. They had increased the payout as far as BLOs are concerned. Additional 6,000 approved by the Election Commission. State not distributing the amount, and this is what the charge of the Election Commission is, that in fact they have heightened the payout, but they're not in fact giving out the payout to those in the state as well. Let me go across to my colleague Kritika, who's been tracking all the details from the national capital. Kritika, we're learning on the first day of the parliament, the focus was solely on the SIR issue. We're learning that today there will be a protest by the opposition parties at the Makar Dwar. So today as well, the focus will remain on that. Tell us what the central government is saying on this, because we're learning that they've said that they are ready to have discussion on this, but there's no specific timeline.
Well, absolutely. Remember, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Mr. Kiran Rijiju has stated that the central government is not averse to any of the debates that the opposition wants to hold inside the parliament. However, the timeline of the same is still not out. Now, what the opposition is taking from this stance is that they believe that the government is only willing to debate on the issues that are convenient to them, and they're trying to sidestep on the issues that the opposition raises. The opposition, including the Congress party specifically, also has been saying that the entire objective here is on the treasury benches. It is the treasury benches prerogative to ensure that the House runs the opposition well on the SIR issue. What Priyanka Gandhi and other senior leaders of the opposition alliance has also said is that the SIR is right now functioning as a tool of the government, wherein Mr. Akhilesh Yadav of the Samajwadi Party, he has said that the BLOs were not trained at all, and that is why there is a lot of work pressure. This is one allegation that he is in fact putting in. Earlier also we had heard from other senior members from the Samajwadi Party, including Ram Gopal Verma, also say that the entire intention is to in fact disrupt Parliament if discussion on SIR does not take place, as they say that this is antithetical to in fact democracy itself. These claims also, remember, the Prime Minister also in a manner had addressed yesterday when he had said that Niti not Nare and delivery not drama should be the focus of this winter session. As we know, it is already quite a shortened in fact session, and in that also we are, as we witnessed yesterday, also ruckus in both the houses. Today also similar washout is also expected with the protests going on. Now the government also continuously keeps on saying that they're not averse to this debate. However, as the timelines are not out as well, this is in fact becoming fodder for the opposition to continue belting out these allegations of against the government of being anti-democratic in not letting a discussion on SIR, on air pollution, and on even national security happen. These are the few issues that the opposition is bent on addressing in the parliament, but no timeline for these have yet been stated. Over to you.
Absolutely. So the government has made it clear that they are ready for the discussion as far as SIR is concerned. No timeline has been given, but today will be the day 2 of the winter session of the parliament, and fireworks are expected as far as SIR is concerned. Thank you, Kritika, for all the details. Now moving on and shifting our focus.